Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. We have 11 races to look at on this sultry Sunday afternoon. Let's take a look at the track and weather conditions.
Racing at Gulfstream. Slow beginnings for El Romantico and exit right. Great beginning for the favorite, Murray's Bar, who's immediately a length and a half in front. King Buddha comes away in second, Omaha City on the outside third. It's a gap of a length and a half to Isolator outside of Raison d'Air. Then it's a gap of 2 to Papa Honor together with Out a Lot. El Romantico second last, and exit right is last of all as Murray's Bar is clear up front. Murray's Bar 3 furlongs from home and a length and a half better than Omaha City, who tightens in well second. King Buddha looking for Racing Room orange colors down toward the inside. 3 back to Raison d'Air, then it's Isolator and Papa Honor with a quarter of a mile left to get. 22-1 for a reasonable opening quarter. Omaha City within a neck of Murray's Bar for the lead. Murray's Bar is still in front. Omaha City continues to charge at him from second. King Buddha's back to third. Final eighth of a mile. Murray's Bar trying to finish what he started. He leads a length and a half. Omaha City very game in defeat, but defeated he is by Murray's Bar, who went all the way. Omaha City was second. Third was King Buddha. Then a Raison d'Air, 56-3. And they're off. Clean and level beginning. Soon after the start, it was Bold Painter who went hunting an advantage from Just Kidding, who moves up on the outside, wider than them, and Starship Aramis on the go, saving ground inside while flowing a bit wide. Desert General, that did no favors to Millionaire Runner. Mr. Wrenchit shuffles to last, is getting started as Congrats This up into fifth. Around the first turn they go. Bold Painter and Angel Arroyo on the rail and in front. They lead by a length. Just Kidding is second, posted 3 wide. Third is Starship Aramis. A gap of 3 lengths to Desert General. The Gray is out the rail in fourth. Followed fifth by Congrats This. A gap of 4 more to Millionaire Runner. And 3 back to the trailer, Mr. Wrenchit. Down the backstretch they go. The opening quarter complete in 23-4. Bold Painter calling the shots with a length to play with. Just Kidding gets the trip he wants on the hip of the leader while second. Starship Aramis is now third. He's losing a touch of ground to the top duo. Desert General, meanwhile, guided to the outside of the third horse and starts to make some ground. Then back to Millionaire Runner, racing ahead of Congrats This, and far back to Mr. Wrenchit. 47-1 for the opening half mile. We go to the first finish line, just over 3 furlongs to run. Bold Painter has the lead. Jaramillo turning up the heat with Just Kidding, who's up within a neck of the lead now second. These top two have gone aggressively, and they're well clear of a third running Desert General, who's put to pressure trying to gain ground. Millionaire Runner not picking up his feet much, nor is anybody else, with a quarter of a mile left to go. Bold Painter fights to hold it. Just Kidding's not by yet. In fact, he's working awfully hard to get by as Bold Painter tries to find another gear. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Bold Painter inside. Just Kidding on the outside. And now Just Kidding has collared the leader. Bold Painter is game in defeat, but defeated he is by Just Kidding. Just Kidding at 6-5 to win by a length and a half. Bold Painter second. Millionaire Runner third. Then Desert General. And Congrats This. 143-2.
No medication, no problem. Run happy, standing at Claiborne Farm.
And they're off. Clean and level beginning. Soon after the start, it was Plum Funny who went looking for an advantage. The key rival, El Samaru, is on his outside, but he's in no hurry early as McCain and Just 'Cause I Feel Like It move through inside. So the long shot of the group, Just Like I Feel Like It, goes after McCain up front. Aramillo settles Plum Funny into a garden spot third behind the speed. Gap of 3 to El Samaru together with Majority Rules, and they've completed a quarter mile. That opening quarter mile was 23 and 2, Just 'Cause I Feel Like It, and Sammy Camacho lead by a length and a half. McCain is second. Plum Funny is now third, Majority Rules at the rail fourth, and El Samaru is now at the back. They go to the half-mile grounds. Just 'Cause I Feel Like It leads McCain by a length. It's a length and a half to Plum Funny, kept in the clear third. Back to fourth, Majority Rules, and a bit closer is El Samaru. 46 and 1 for a strong half mile as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. McCain is the first to move. Plum Funny comes to him on the outside. Just 'Cause I Feel Like It has called it an afternoon. El Samaru getting started, albeit very wide, and Majority Rules nearest the inside, and Plum Funny has gone on to take the lead. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Plum Funny is in front. El Samaru grinding away on him on the outside second. Back to third, McCain, then Majority Rules. Top of the lane. Plum Funny finds another gear off the corner and opens 4 now. Back to second is El Samaru, then Majority Rules and McCain. Final 16th of a mile. Plum Funny in front by 3. El Samaru gaining some late ground on him. This is going to get really close. Here comes El Samaru. He's got him. El Samaru in time. El Samaru and Christian Torres found another gear after Plum Funny rebroke, and they nailed him on the wire. Third was Majority Rules, then McCain. 135 and 4. Set for a start, and they're off. Excellent beginning outside for Summer Returns, who heads off for the lead alongside Effie Meister. There goes Alluring Rumba, splitting horses and on the go. Magic Flash, Fiddler's Hot Pleasure tries to hold inside ground. Then comes Mystical Charge ahead of Time-tastic. The two at the back, Gone Crazy Coco, and K's running free. Into the far turn they go. From the scrum, Alluring Rumba comes away with the lead. Effie Meister is second. Summer Returns on the outside third. Magic Flash is back to fourth and fifth, and Time-tastic. 2.5 to Gone Crazy Coco. Backpedaling was Mystical Charge as there's a quarter of a mile left to go. The three favorites are 1, 2, 3. Effie Meister comes after Alluring Rumba. Summer Returns let go for a run 3 wide. Down at the inside, and an upset possibility from Magic Flash. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Over the top, Summer Returns very green, shifting ground but also shifting gears. Magic Flash along the rail. Down the center, and Time-tastic coming on late. Here comes Time-tastic at Magic Flash. Magic Flash is in front. Ground-saving trip from Angel Rodriguez gives him his second winner of the day as Magic Flash beat Time-tastic in 56 and 2. And they're off. Blowing the start was Sharp Prize. Winning the start was Dial a Lady, but Fifth Illusion and Rock with Robin quickly on the attack, and the two favorites take over. Fifth Illusion beats Rock with Robin to the far turn, with Facts Only now third. Fourth on the outside and Dial a Lady. Then it's a gap of 2 to Tez Morena, together with Van Kozan and Sharp Prize, and out the back door is New Delhi. They make their way around the far turn. Fifth Illusion has inside ground and the lead a length and a quarter. Rock with Robin struggles to get on term second, a gap of 8. Dial a Lady is now third. Facts Only is fourth as Rock with Robin now starts to bridge the gap on Fifth Illusion, who's wanting to lug out something fierce, and a quarter of a mile remains. Rock with Robin comes away with the lead. Fifth Illusion is continuing her cattywampus course while second. Dial a Lady is now third. Facts Only is there fourth. New Delhi running home in the red cap on the outside. Final 16th of a mile, and Rock with Robin Robin has no dangers. The battle strictly for second. Rock with Robin is in front under Miguel Vasquez. Dial a Lady's going to lose second late to New Delhi, who gets up for second. Dial a Lady third, then Facts Only. Photo for fifth, minute 1. And they're off. Sovereign Warrior, Honolulu Express, and Country Singer away well from outside gates. Here's Kyle, and at the rail, Shoshone Brave. Shoshone Brave is now put a neck on top. Kyle is second. Country Singer is third. Splitting Horses, Sublime Appeal. Hydraulic next toward the rail. Then Honolulu Express. Very wide on the course is Sovereign Warrior. He couldn't work over. Soldali is down toward the rail, followed in traffic by Harry's on the loose, and the trailer is Didn't Do It. Around the far turn they go. Shoshone Brave has the lead. Kyle moves to take him on second. Country Singer 3 wide third. At the rail and Hydraulic wide on the course. Sovereign Warrior from between horses. That's Honolulu Express. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Kyle now tries to get Shoshone Brave up front. Hydraulic trying to thread the needle here for Angel Arroyo down the center, and Sublime Appeals coming on. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Kyle has to deal with challenges on both sides. Hydraulic from the rail. Soldali weaving through. Sublime Appeal down the center. Who do you like here? Sublime Appeal rising to the occasion under Edgar Prado, and Sublime Appeal's the winner. Soldali is second, and Kyle ran third. Time for the race, 56 flat. By 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Clean beginning for Paula's team, who's being centaured for a forward advantage. Right alongside there's Upsy Daisy Do. On their outside, it's Garoda, who won't be far away in her comeback try. Midnight Gem taken in hand and will land off the speed. Next at the inside is Fast Fraction, followed by Auburn, and the trailer is Itana. Out of the chute, onto the main track, it's Paula's team and Jaramillo who come away with the lead, and they're working over to the inside. Leading long shot, Garoda second, Midnight Gem kept in the clear on the outside third. Fast Fraction between horses is now racing in fourth, now up to third now. Splitting horses in Coffee Futures, a length and a half to Upsa Daisy Do. Then Auburn, and Atana's at the back. They make their way to the half-mile grounds. The opening quarter was quite reasonable, just 25 seconds flat. Paula's team tries to go the distance, leads a length and a half. Garoda is their second, Fast Fraction sequestered at the rail third. 3 wide in Coffee Futures now fourth, 4 wide Midnight Gem. Auburn giving the hurry up, trying to gain some ground while about 5 lengths behind. Then Upsa Daisy Do and Atana. They move past the 3 furlong point. Paula's team held together by Jaramillo. Midnight Gem launching a bit wide on the outside second. Fast Fraction still needs some place to go. Coffee Futures between horses. Up to Daisy Dew and Auburn are next with a quarter of a mile left to go. Fast Fraction's going to try to thread the needle here. On the outside, Midnight Gem comes off the turn with the advantage. Fast Fraction got through on the fence and is kicking with it now. These two come inside the final furlong stride for stride. Fast Fraction has the lead. Here comes Atana from way out of it, and she's charging hard. Atana's over the top. Atana to the top. Atana with an upset win from way back. Fast Fraction second, Midnight Gem third, then up to Daisy Dew and Auburn. And they're up. From the outside, Hot and Heavy gets the first call. Cash Call Kitten moves to take him on. Cappy Hour trying to hold ground toward the rail, and he will. Cappy Hour saved the inside spot. Remember, the main's on the far outside, and then Grandanuco, who works between horses. Down at the inside goes a rail-running American Ninja, followed by race favorite 24-7. Down at the rail in Bowtie Affair second last, and the trailer is Rudiger. Around the first turn they go. Cappy Hour on top by 2.5. Cash Call Kitten is second. Hot and Heavy is now third. Remember, the main an early fourth. American Ninja mid-flight while fifth. A neck better than Farley, who's now sixth. Seventh and out wide, Majestic Luna. 24-7 is eighth. Ninth is Bowtie Affair. Grandanuco gallops along 10th, and 3 wide at the back. The trailer is Rudiger. 23-2 for the opening quarter. There's less than 5 furlongs to run. Cappy Hour loose on a 4-length lead. Cash Call Kitten is second. Hot and Heavy is now third. Splitting horses into fourth goes Farley. Out wide on the course and dropping back. Remember the main. Down at the rail, American Ninja. 24-7 followed the move of Farley. He's in the 2 path, about 7 lengths off the lead. Majestic Luna's dropped anchor, passed out wide by Rudiger. And now the pace quickens and they get to Cappy Hour. 3 wide, Hot and Heavy from between horses. Cash Call Kitten. Farley running home. 24-7 got into the clear on the far outside. American Ninja hopes to get lucky between horses. 3/4, 111-1. They fan across the course here. Farley has got first run down the center, and 24-7 they crowd Farley. In between horses, American Ninja did get lucky as he found room between horses. And here he comes now under Marcos Meneses. American Ninja to the top. 24-7 can't reach him. American Ninja off a good trip to victory. 24-7 was second. Farley third, then Rudiger at 135-1. And they're up. From the center, Sir Khan begins well. So does Prince James, splitting that duo Ralston. Driving through at the rail, here's Are You Lucky on the go. And Our Nation on Parade makes it a party. It's a real scramble for early supremacy. The 3 at the back are Brewmeister, Silverly Enough, and Man of Honor nearest the inside. At the rail, Are You Lucky? And Edgard Zayas have the lead with Our Nation on Parade in the 2 path pressing the issue second. 3 wide third goes Prince James. 4 wide fourth, that's Ralston. Improving his Man of Honor, dropping back a bit Sir Khan with Mexican Wonder Boy. Then at the back, Brewmeister and Silverly Enough. Pace of plenty, 22-1 for the opening quarter. Are You Lucky fights to hold it. Our Nation on Parade draws up alongside second. Running home from the back, Mexican Wonder Boy is 5 wide. Man of Honor hunts Racing Room. Brewmeister and Silverly Enough try to catch up from the back. The entire field separated by 4 lengths. Who do you like here as they stack across the course? 44-3 for the opening half mile. Man of Honor getting into the clear when he needs to try to go get Our Nation on Parade. Down the center, here's Allen on Brewmeister rolling. Final 1/8 of a mile. Man of Honor challenging Our Nation for on Parade, and Brewmeister with an upset possibility here. Here's Brewmeister tracking him down. Brewmeister over the top, and Brewmeister wins at 16-1. Man of Honor was second. Our Nation on Parade third. Sir Khan finished fourth in 1:15-4. And they're off in the Richard Henry lead. Max KO from an inside gate heading off for the early lead. He secured the lead on the rail already as they come down the stretch for the first time. Up into second goes Sharm El Sheikh and pocketed up third, Prince of Arabia. Followed next by Morning Stride, racing together with Shendam. Crew Chief is trying to duck over. He's 3 wide currently. Zulu is second last, and the early trailer is the stretch running Rijeka. In the charge to the first turn, Max KO has the lead, and he's doing it nicely. He leads by a length and a half. Racing up on the inside, Prince of Arabia challenging for second with Sharm El Sheikh alongside. Morning Stride watching that action unfold toward the rail. Then Shendam, far outside in Crew Chief. Between horses is Zulu, and the trailer is Rijeka. 24-2 for the opening quarter as they bend into the backstretch, just over 6 furlongs to run. Max KO leads by a length. Sharm El Sheikh is second, Prince of Arabia third, Shendam now fourth. At the rail, Morning Stride, blue colors well fifth. 3 wide in Crew Chief, from between horses in Zulu, and 2 back to Rijeka. 49-1 for the opening half mile. Torres has done his job on the top end as Max KO's had a hassle-free time of it and leads by a length over Sharm El Sheikh, creeping a bit closer second. Long shot Shendam is together with Prince of Arabia. They're third and fourth. Unhurried still is Morning Stride, fifth and beginning to quicken. Then Crew Chief and Zulu, and still at the back is Rijeka after 3 quarters in 112-2. There's less than 5/16 to run, and Max KO is fresh up top, and he still has the lead. Now Barrios getting after Morning Stride. The response was nice, and here he comes alive down the center. These two to square off with Prince of Arabia toward the rail. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Morning Stride is hitting high stride and reeling in Max KO. Sharm El Sheikh, Prince of Arabia has no place to go. Final 16th of a mile. Morning Stride to the top. Rijeka flies. He's up into second, but Morning Stride is a winner. Morning Stride beats Rijeka, Prince of Arabia, an unlucky third, then Sharm El Sheikh and Max KO. And runners away. Took a cab and Uno Baby Bird, the first 2 to begin. Good advice, splits horses to take third. Up to fourth goes Ugly Duckling, and out wide of him, Siesta Moon. At the rail, it's My Magic, 2 better than Machiavello. Out wide on the course, Green Mountain Man tries to improve. Down at the rail goes Tuco's Story, then Noble Nebraskan, and Treasure Runs is at the back. Around the far turn they go. The speed on display is Uno Baby Bird. He's fleet-footed. He whistled a quarter, 22-1. Uno Baby Bird throwing down the gauntlet and doing it right now. 3 wide. Siesta Moon is up into second. Took a cab is back to third. Good Advice is back to fourth. Trying to run home from the back, Green Mountain Man, albeit 3 wide with a quarter of a mile left to get. It's Uno Baby Bird and Luca Panici still in front. Trying to get to him is Siesta Moon second. Tuck to third and took a cab. 3/16 from home. Uno Baby Bird just went so fast early. He's trying to hold off Siesta Moon, who's on the attack now. And Siesta Moon is powered up to take the lead. Machiavello charging. He's trying to hold on to third, but nobody beats Siesta Moon. Siesta Moon will win it by 4 in the end. Uno Baby Bird was second. Machiavello finished third in 104-4.
And that wraps up Sunday's action. Another great job by track announcer Pete Aiello calling out the races throughout the afternoon. You know, we're dark for live racing in the summer on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. We'll be back here on Thursday afternoon with a 9-race card. So make sure you come back and watch us on First Bet on the app or expressbet.com. And, of course, stream the races live on gulfstreampark.com all the time. So have a good night, good luck, and most of all, stay safe.